From Neural Newscast, I'm Oliver Grant.
And I'm Peter Rowan.
Today, Iranian officials signal a path toward a nuclear deal as negotiators prepare for Tuesday's high-stakes meeting in Geneva.
And in Canada, political leaders show a rare moment of unity following a tragic mass shooting at a school in Tumbler Ridge.
Iran is signaling a willingness to compromise on its nuclear program just days before a new round of talks begins in Geneva. Deputy Foreign Minister Majid Takht-Ravanchi told the BBC that Tehran might dilute its 60% enriched uranium if the Americans are sincere. These indirect talks in Oman have been described as positive by both sides recently. Takht-Ravanchi is effectively saying the ball is in America's court to prove they want a deal by discussing the lifting of sanctions.
The gap between the two sides remains wide, though. This is particularly true regarding enrichment levels. President Trump reiterated just last Friday that he wants zero enrichment. Iran views that as a red line and a violation of its sovereign rights. That contradiction makes the Geneva meeting on Tuesday critical for regional stability. While Marco Rubio says a deal is hard to achieve, the involvement of Jared Kushner in recent talks suggests the White House is still pursuing a diplomatic solution. Next, we turn to Canada, where a community is mourning a devastating school shooting in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia. On Friday evening, thousands gathered for a vigil that saw an unexpected display of solidarity between the nation's most prominent political rivals.
Prime Minister Mark Carney and opposition leader Pierre Poilievre were seen holding hands during the ceremony. They were joined by Governor General Mary Simon as they laid flowers to honor the victims of the mass shooting that occurred earlier this week.
It is rare to see Carney and Poilievre set aside their partisan friction so publicly. It suggests the gravity of this tragedy has momentarily forced a pause in the usual political maneuvering we see in Ottawa. The focus has shifted instead to institutional grief. The images of them standing together have certainly resonated across the country during this difficult time. This vigil serves as a somber reminder of the shared responsibility leaders have when a community faces such an unthinkable loss of life. I'm Oliver Grant.
And I'm Peter Rowan. Thanks for listening. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.